Okay, so take number 3. So, I don't want to do this goddamn video all over again because I hate repeating videos and my memory just gets worse and worse the more I repeat myself. But this was an important day, so I'm going to do my best to try and explain what happened today. So today I opened up the shop, which is a first really, and I opened up at 9. It was pretty good, not much things happened, to be honest. Few customers here and there. Now, today though, I had a few things planned. I was going to visit Judy, which I'll get to, and I had an interview for Kmart at 11. So, it was a pretty quiet day. One of the first customers, I don't remember if it was the first, but one of the first customers came in, and this was the first of today. So, the customer came in. The best way to describe it is one of our guns is like, you know how Toyota and Lexus are the same car, but technically they're not the same car? Lexus is Lexus, Toyota is Toyota. But inside a Lexus is Toyota parts. So anyway, so this person bought this Cyma, C-Y-M-A gun, blaster, whatever you want to call it. And they demanded, because they got told by another company, I think it was Safari, that this isn't a Cyma, or SEMA. I'm going to call it a SEMA. So this isn't a SEMA. But all the internals are all SEMA parts. So technically it's a SEMA. And I think my boss, Janos, or whatever, said it comes from the same factory, but not. So I don't know, something weird like that. So this guy was under the impression that he was sold the wrong gun and it's false sales, and he was really fuming. Luckily, he was a nice guy, unlike the next one I'll get to later. And he did understand me, and he was good, and they both, because there was a Sheila there, they both talked to me. I mean, long story short, they did say they want to, not sue us, but they want to take me to like, well, not me, they want to take Janos to like Eternal Affairs or Current Affairs or whatever, saying that we sold them a product that isn't really the product, blah, 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 blah. I tried my best to deal with that situation. I've never dealt anything like that before. I've never dealt a really angry customer that just wants to rip you apart, you know. I never dealt with that before. So I tried my best, and they left, no, look, I'm not going to say happy, but they left understanding where I was coming from, and I understand where they were coming from. So I'm going to say they left happy. They probably didn't. They're probably like, But it doesn't matter. That was all over. That was done. And at this time, it was probably getting close to 11 o'clock. So let's just fast forward to 11 o'clock. It was 11 o'clock. I know I had this meeting. I had to do it. It's an appointment for a job, a real job, a job interview. Yes. So, I mean, it just came up, but any job's a good job, you know. I would love to work there, I guess. So I joined the Zoom conference call. And some Sheila, they were talking to some Sheila who didn't even have Zoom, by the way, and was talking through someone else. So it's like she didn't put much effort into it. Or maybe she did, because she put a lot of effort trying to contact him. I don't know. Anyway, so by the sounds of it, she got a job. So I was like, oh, awesome. I'm in line next. I get the next job. Like, I can actually get a real job. But I volunteer / help out and work at the Gel Blaster shop. So customers always come first. I don't care what the personal thing is. I might have been on a Zoom conference call, but that was a personal call. Customers come first, you know. I was hoping not one customer would come in, but of course, not one, not two, but 3 customers came in. So the first one I thought, oh, maybe he's just Windows browsing. Maybe I can still have this conference call secretly. I mean, my boss knew I had it, so anyway. So I thought, okay, it's fine. And then a second one came in. I forgot what happened about that one. And then a third customer came in, and I saw them carry their gun in like a box, and it was all wrapped up, which is perfect, the way you want to do it. And I went, shit, I've got to serve this guy, because it's probably broken or faulty, and I probably have to swap it over for a new gun, but that means I have to test the gun, if you know what I mean. So I sort of said to the Zoom conference call, look, I'm sorry, I have to deal with a customer. Customers come first. I have no other choice. This is not the best way to start this conference call, because they were just asking me questions as soon as customer came in. Just as soon as they came in, they were like, why would you like to work at Kmart, as an example? And then a customer came in. Anyway, so I said to them, I'm sure you understand, customers come first. I've got to go. If you want to give me a chance, contact me another time. But I'm only free till after 3. I took a risk answering this conference call at 11, hoping there'll be no customers. Guess what? There are customers. So that risk did not pay off. I ended up leaving/hanging up on the conference call, which really hurt me because I didn't want to. But I had no other choice. Customers come first, as much as I said it in this video. Yeah, that was a real bummer. I'm actually pretty annoyed about that. I could have had a proper job, a real job, a paying job, in Kmart. And Kmart shouldn't be that hard. I would have loved it. Especially if they were in the CBD. Like, man, that would have been great. Anyway, so, yeah, that happened. I have no excuse, other than customers come first. I hope they understand. If they want to ring me back, 3 o'clock. Oh, man, even now I'm babysitting. Even now, after 3 I'm still busy, but I'm busy with a kid and I can accept calls, I took a risk at 11 and it didn't pay off at all. So that sucked. Anyway, let's keep going. So after that, I'm not going to go in all detail because I've done a video underneath this video about what happened. But in the gel blaster shop, someone pulled out a gel blaster and shot 2 customers and me because they were unhappy with my service, which I had not heard of happen at all in a gel blaster store. Why would you pull out a gel blaster gun and start shooting up the place? You've got to be the biggest moron in the world. But that's what he done. So I'm going to go and do the cops settlement and all this sort of stuff. So that's tomorrow though. That's another story for another day. I had a beautiful ride home. It's a bit rainy. It is rainy and it's wet. But it's so good having my rear brake working. Oh man, I love it. So much stopping power for such a little bike. Also, this car. Yeah, is it in the video? Yeah, that 4-wheel drive, that Nissan. You can't zoom in this mode. He's back outside. That's good news. He lives downstairs, but he broke up with his Sheila. But if he's there and his car is still there, that's good news. Maybe they're back together, or at least trying to patch things up. Because he hasn't been moving boxes into it, like he's moving out. So that's some good news. I hope that is good news. I really do. Also, I didn't mention Judy. Judy, I appreciate you trying to catch up with me. You tried your hardest. I also tried my hardest, I guess. I couldn't do anything till 3. I apologise we never met up. I know you'll never see this video, but I apologise. And just the thought of you coming over and spending some time having a coffee was a great idea. I apologise it couldn't happen. Am I missing anything? Let me think. Open shop. Rude customer. About refund. We got stock. Some guy sort of put us up at blaster point. I don't want to say gun point because it's not a gun. Shot us. Judy, Kmart. I think that's it. But it is only 4 o'clock. These 2 days have been crazy. So who knows what's going to bloody happen next. You know, I should enter a bloody lottery. Oh man, I should enter a lottery. It's been so crazy recently. Yeah, man, that'd be awesome. I'm gonna. No, I don't have any money. Oh, I mean, I've got money. Nah, I'd be wasting money. Anyway, probably the two people who watch this, my R1 friend and my American friend. Hello. Other than that, that's it. Talk to you later. Bye.